Right, so this one you guys should already be able to do because you did number 1. So at example 1, I'm giving you 3ABC plus 12AB minus 6AC minus 9AD. Now, we said we want the highest common factor. What would it be in this case?
3A.
3A. Good. So I show my common factor, 3A. Then I start my bracket to show if I take out that as a common factor, what would be left in the first term? BC. At the second term, don't close your bracket. At the second term, if I take out 3A, wait, let me write it like this. Hold on. So we are deciding that 3A is what we take out as a common factor. Okay, so over here, if I do that, it meant the 3's cancel out, the A's cancel out. So what's left? B, C. Plus, if I put this over my common factor, can you see the A's will cancel out? 3 will go in once, 3 will go in 4 times. So what's left there? 4B.
Oh, but this is how we do this.
Yes.
I was studying last night.
Then you didn't listen last. Listen. So now 3A, have a look. The A's cancels out. 3 goes in once, 3 goes in. So what's left? 2C. Okay, last one. Put that over my common factor. A's will cancel out. 3 goes in once, 3 goes in 3 times. So what's left there? 3D. And now I can close my bracket. That is factorized now.
Then just 5 and you get 4.
Okay. Let's look at example 2. 6x squared y, yeah? Yes? No, you have to look for common, means it's the same for all of them. So what it can be one thing or 2 things or 3 things, but it must be the same. It must be in every single term. Okay. Even if it's just in 3 out of the 4, it's not common because that 4th one doesn't have it. So everyone must have it. Okay. Yeah? Yeah? Say again, if? People, come on. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. If there wasn't any A's, you mean like that? Then your only highest common factor would be 3. Yeah. Okay. Right. Now let's look at these. First, look at the numbers 6 and 12. What's the highest number that can go into both of them?
3A.
6.
Sorry, I'm wrong.
Okay. Now let's look at the unknowns. X squared, y. And over here, xy. What's in both of them? X is in both of them and y is in both of them. Have a look. Over there, I've got x squared, y, and in the second one, I just have xy. Can you see y is the same for both? And I can take x from both. Do you see that? Okay, so now,
Open the bracket.
what we do, yes, okay, so start our new bracket. We put all of them over 6xy.
So it's going to be x minus.
Wait. Okay, so the 6's will cancel out. X will cancel out with one of those x's. And y will cancel out with y. So what's left there? Just x. Okay, now over here, the x and the x cancels out, the y and the y cancels out. 6 will go in once and 6 goes in twice. So 2. You guys see it? No? Good.
Do you know Dr. Kazembe? The great journalist. How much Dr. Kazembe?
Thank you. Okay, factorize that one for me on your own without talking to your friend or asking.
If I could get it right, you get it.
No. You can come during register. But you must sit and you work.
Where is it?
Okay. Right. So common factor here will be 5. So I can't take out any unknowns. No, because here I haven't even got an unknown. No. Okay. So if I take out 5, you would have 3x squared minus 5x plus 1. Who got that one? Good. Now you must be quick. Okay. Yeah?
Yes. So 25x there, man. To get 5x in the bottom. Just the bottom 5x in my bottom. Remember, I know this so.
Like that. Okay. Yeah. Right, can I skip? Hands up, you're still copying? No one, right. Wait. Okay, people, now it looks a bit different from what we've had so far. So, what do you see? How many terms have we got here? We've got 1, 2 terms. No. And what do you see? What's the same for both those terms? The bracket, the a plus b. No. So it is possible to have a full bracket as your common factor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say common factor is a plus b. So we first write our common factor, and then we said we start a new bracket. No. You guys still fine? Now, if I go take this first one and put it over a plus b, what's going to happen? These two are going to cancel out. So what will be left? 4x. Then minus. What's going to happen here? The two brackets cancels out. So 3y. Easy enough? Okay. Now, have a look at example 5. People, and remember, Vifastani? You don't understand. Okay. Did you see that the a plus b was the same for both sides? Okay. So over here, I wrote my common factor, even though that's a full bracket. It can be like that. Then we start our new bracket. Okay. Now in this bracket, we write what's left after we've taken out that common factor. No? So we said we put it over our common factor every time. Okay, so then that bracket will cancel out with this one. So what's left here is just the 4x. No. And then the second term, also put it over the bracket of a plus b. These two cancels out. So what's left? Minus 3y. Okay. Right. Now have a look. All right, people. How many terms? 2. What is the same for both those terms? X plus 2. Okay, so write your common factor, x plus 2. Start your new bracket. Now, remember that this is actually x plus 2, x plus 2. Do you remember that? Okay, now we said what we do is we put it over our common factor of x plus 2. Okay, so can you see that in the first term, this bracket will cancel out with that bracket? Dylan, kyk gou eers op wat jy verstaan. After this I'm done. Have a look. First, have a look. Can you see that that one cancels out with the one at the bottom? So what's left here? X plus 2. Okay. Then over here, that bracket cancels out with this bracket. So what's left? Plus 7. Does it make sense so far? But now that I can simplify a bit further. So it will become x plus 2. And then x. What's 2 plus 7? 9. And that is then your final answer. That to the power of 2 means that the bracket had to be written out twice. Have a look. 1, 2. Do you see? Okay, have a look. Okay, let me take that away. Okay, so that to the power of 2 meant that I had to write it out twice. So x plus 2, x plus 2. No. Okay, then plus 7, x plus 2. You good so far? Okay, then we chose our common factor of x plus 2. No. So if I take this away, what would be left? The x plus 2. Do you see? If I take this away, what would be left? Plus 7. Okay. As jy nou right. Anyone else? Okay, you guys good? Right, so, homework. Yes. Have a look. People, don't do 3B. We have already done 1 and we're going to mark that now. So basically you have number 2 and number 3, but not 3B. So you're going to do 3A and then CD. Okay? Right. Did everyone copy? Can I skip? Because we just got to mark number 1. Yeah? No, at 3B you had to change signs as well, and I don't want to do that with you guys now. I'm going to leave that for later on in the year. Right, hands up, you're still copying? Okay, number 1. Quickly mark A, B, C, D. And then, listen you guys, you have to start studying for the test which is next week, Thursday. That's going to be on chapter 6, which was, I think, an easy one. Okay. Then chapter 8 and 16 is about this. Okay? So please start studying. You can study the whole of chapter 6 and 8 so far. We're only going to write up until 16.5. Okay, so that last exercise, the one with the fractions, we're going to leave out. Okay? Right. Yeah, I will. I'm going to stop the recording now. Is there any questions for you? Any questions from A up until D? None. Okay.